We start from where we left. First chapter of entrepreneurship, part two. The difference between job is where you have good merits. What are the merits? There's a specific time of work. It says entrepreneurs don't know when the day ends. Well, that's true. But also you get time for other activities. I have to reach at 9 o'clock, so you can get up early. You may be going to work. Evenings are yours. But here, well, it's all about you putting an effort. So you might work harder, late, longer hours. It's a merit and demerit. There is a confirmed salary at the end of the month. COVID changed that though. But well, in job you get it, but you also get fired in a job. That's a disadvantage. Here you can take your day off, but you are your own boss, but there is no salary guarantee. Here you wait for promotions, bonuses, Diwali bonus, holiday packages. There is nothing like that. You pay yourself. So at the end of the day, it's your stuff, your work. You have a peer circle. I think that's a great corporate work. You have great friend circle, but here you have job satisfaction. You can create your own, you don't become a boss. That's what I keep saying. But these are answers that generic. Right. And now demerits, well, these are all the negatives that a person working will tell you. I have to take up a 9 o'clock Virar local. I hate it. You may not get credit. There is a lot of bias. Hard work doesn't get noticed. Someone else is promoted ahead of you. Competition is crazy. There could be fired, losing a job. Sometimes no job satisfaction. Sometimes bad boss. Here you fail to deliver the result. Your company can fail. You've taken money. The money can go, you can bankrupt. You don't virtually get a leave. You're on your boss, but sometimes, you don't have people around you. You may not get enough time to socialize. Well, these are just pros and cons, depend on what you look like. So you can write a lot of answers. These could be a long answer question. For example, I love this part of it. An entrepreneurship and a job. So on the basis of the character, creation and continuation. Entrepreneurship is about ideas. I love this part. You are creating something, new ideas. You're solving a problem. The challenge is going on. Job is about continuation. You become a vice president, you become a president, you become a assistant director, you become a director. There's growth there. There's relatively low financial risk, right? But this is very risky. Absolutely. You don't know the market, but you also can gain things around it. Entrepreneurs often lose track of time. We did that whole day working versus fixed hours. If you're someone who can't manage, I need my time off, then perhaps entrepreneurship is not for you. You might want to go back and say, let me look at it. Diversified and concentrated skills. It's a multi-skill job. Yes, you at one point you are the clerk, you're the manager, you're the accountant, you are designing graphic posters. This is one job, one area. You're a call center, you are a salesperson. That's one role you're looking into. It's not demerit of it. It's just an idea around it. Explosive versus incremental. Entrepreneurship is exponentially growth. You can become, rich. You can become very fast moving. You are going to different kind of events. You know what you're doing. Well, job has a growth part. There's a hierarchy. You can't suddenly become the boss, well, unless you're very lucky, right? There are pay incentives that you're not sure of. So entrepreneurship is not for everybody. But yes, if you have it in you, it's a great career option. Today, a lot of companies give that kind of options, that prominence, that ability. If you're in your own, like Google, you can become an entrepreneur in Google, where they have this special 80-20 rule. 20% of your projects can be something that Google will buy from you. Maybe that's who you are. What are the kind of factors that make somebody an entrepreneur? There are prominent factors called push and pull factors. What are the push and pull factors? Well, pull factor is something something pulls you. Your current job is very frustrating. You lost a job. Your desire to start your own company. You keep seeing things around. You read about entrepreneur history. You've taken this course in your grade 10. Push factor is your culture. You come from a family of entrepreneurs. Your parents were entrepreneurs, right? Or you prefer an alternate source of employment. You always had this uncanny ability to make some business sense out of it. It's your own. You are a great speaker. These are some of the ideas. Okay, quickly, let me do 1.4 in-text question, and this is perhaps the last of it. The lack of ability is concerned with, what is lack of ability? It's a push factor, right? It's pushing you towards it. Pull, whatever pulls you towards it, it's a very easy one. Which of this is not a push factor? Job satisfaction, it is a push factor. Insufficient salary is a push factor. Zeal to work, that's not a push factor, right? You are just excited about it, then you better go for a job. That's all. It's a very short session we had. It's a nice session. We learned about what an entrepreneur is. You can define an entrepreneur. Remember the word economic, opportunity, profits. These are keywords. You look at it. You looked at corporate entrepreneurship, self-employment, livelihood. You define all this with regards to money, 5 crore, 75 crore, 250 crore, micro, small and medium enterprise. Different concept of entrepreneur based on risk, based on gender, based on businesses. Innovative, imitative entrepreneurship, social entrepreneurship, CSR, women entrepreneurship, 51% women represent, also called pink entrepreneurship, push factors and pull factors. Remember, that's a very good question that keeps coming in. differentiate between an entrepreneur and a job or career, merits and demerits, all these questions, and are just like one answers together. All the best. You've done great. You finish your first chapter and you realize it's listening once, listening twice, and you can answer your question.